The third and final week of the preseason is here. A fourth exhibition game is a thing of the past. It's the Vikings and the Jags, and it's all up next on EA Sports.
Jake Bates now ready to get this one started. And we're off from Jacksonville. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So here are the Jaguars taking over for the first time on offense. And bringing them out to former #1 overall pick out of Clemson in 2021, Trevor Lawrence.
Trevor Lawrence has had a remarkable career. Over 50 starts in high school and a winner all the way along. A national champion and 3-year starter at Clemson, and really a starter from day one after the first pick in the draft in Jacksonville. The key for Trevor at this level, though, is to do it season in and season out. That's what the greats before him have done. The Bradys, the Mannings, the #1 picks of the past. If you want to become a...
And the Vikings rush brings him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
We knew we were in store for some crazy blitz packages from this defense, and already one play in, and that linebacker gets home for the sack. Critical now for this offense to identify what you're seeing, and for this defense to continue to frustrate and get after the quarterback.
After the sack, another pass on second down. Connection made, Travis Etienne. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm, and a nice little gain on top of it.
Has the connection to right. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
First and 10, it's Lawrence. He throws a bullet to the... It is caught at the 20. He makes it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars take a 6-0 lead right away. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Return coming from the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. This return makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. So here come the Vikings, taking the field for their first... And it's their 5th-year quarterback leading the charge.
And he doesn't shy away from that spotlight. You can't in this league. If you're an NFL quarterback, all eyes are looking at you. When your team needs you in a crucial spot or a down-to-the-wire contest, you've got to be the one who's got that steady hand to drive your team to success.
Second and 13. Short pass caught by his tight end. And it's a nice gain, but still not a...
Sometimes you're looking to push the ball down the field. As I've said before, the crumbs lead to a cookie. And you never go broke taking a profit, and those big tight ends will often find you those easy check-down yards.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That one goes for 25 yards. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. Throw left side, complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
8 yards to go as they get set on 2nd and goal. They're running again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He'll get a couple, and now they face 3rd and goal from the 6.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult 4th down decision.
3rd and goal for McCarthy. Forced out to his right. Oh, put way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You got to shake it off and keep on firing.
That is Jake Bates ready to try to knock this through. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with a touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. 2nd drive coming up for the Jacksonville offense. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their 2nd possession.
And, Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Here we go.
ETN again. Escapes a defender. No one around. He's got space. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They go right back to ETN. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, will largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. He was hoping to get it to Tank Dell there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Rip, 23.
Lawrence working from the gun. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And this is caught. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars get 6 more on their early advantage. Brian Thomas Jr. the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Jaguars drive their lead to 11. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Here's Carter on the return. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. Now for the 2nd time this game, we get a look at this Vikings offense. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw on their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. They'll run here on 1st down. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
We know how hard explosive plays can be in the NFL, and so often they come via the air. What a great help for the offense to find an explosive play on the ground. Well done.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield. 1st down, and they go right back to it. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Christian Benford up to make that stop. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. Another carry for him. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They push it forward for a yard, and that brings up 3rd and 8. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum built. The Vikings getting their punt team out. And no doubt he wants a good start for himself here in prime time. And that fair catch brought in just beyond the 30-yard line. The Jaguars send Brian Thomas Jr. ready for another drive on offense. Ball at the 33 for first down. And that lead they've got, Brock, they are never going to have to worry about losing it if they keep scoring every time they touch this football.
Is that how it works?
It surprisingly is. You know, if you have the lead and you don't lose it, you win.
And that type of start, well, you wanted all 17 games of a season, but you're lucky to get it more than once.
Here's ETN on first down. They'll cobble together a yard there. Ivan Pace able to make the stop. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, Lawrence. And he'll get this through the midfield stripe and starts pushing into Vikings territory.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
This dude was just not going to be stopped, not by the first defender, heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Now give this up the middle to ETN. And he cannot shake the tackler along the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on 3rd down. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Sheds off a rusher. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. Cam Little now to try the Jags field goal. This a 50-yard look from the right hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that extends their lead to 14.
The wind was at a sails, Kate, and it certainly helped that football fly true and right down the middle. And from that distance, to hit with that accuracy is one impressive shot.
Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. Now, following that play, we have somebody shaken up. And, man, with so many guys fighting for roster spots, you never want to see someone get hurt. Hopefully they can fix him up quick. So good field position to start with for the Vikings this drive. 1st and 10. Right up the gut. And he has him a small chunk of yards up to the 42. Their rookie out of Oklahoma there to make that play.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. No connection. And now it's 3rd down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, an inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
They give it to him again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Complete beyond the marker. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he has this one down to the 8-yard line. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Everbank. The Vikings pushing for points. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Dillon gets it on the counter. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. It's a pickup of 5, and that brings up 2nd and goal.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
There's a give, left side. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal. He'll keep it on the ground. And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half. No need for halftime. We'll just keep it right here and get started with the 3rd quarter. Well, 2 quarters left, Brock, for starters and backups alike to get tuned up before week 1. The 2nd half of our preseason finale is underway. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. Out come the Vikings for the debut possession of our 2nd half. Now, they've run into the wall quite a few times, Brock, and like walls tend to do, man hasn't moved. No luck in getting the ground game established. Probably part of the reason why this offense is still searching for its first touchdown.
What's that quote you learned at Cal? On insanity?
Which one? There's so many.
doing the same thing over and over, but expecting different results. They've tried.
That's the one.
I mean, bless their hearts. They've tried to pound the football on the ground, but the results haven't changed. This front stops them every time, and it sure kept a lot of points off the board.
I see you, partner. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
And he's brought down for a loss.
Hey, don't get me wrong, Kate. Every defense tape in their own ways. For linebackers, well, they're a little bit like quarterbacks. They got to develop that sixth sense by watching that tape so they can diagnose and get home in a hurry like he just did.
Throwing off the play fake here. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. They'll get 18 yards there. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he pushed deep in enemy territory with that, down inside the 25. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they can stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Second down, here's an option to the right. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. He'll throw it. And he finds him in the end zone for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Vikings electing not to kick it. The offense staying out there. They're going for 2. On the move, headed right. And he reaches the end zone, so the 2-point conversion will cut the lead down to 6. Ooh, you could feel the greater sense of urgency from him there, Brock. Trailing on the scoreboard, and he took the initiative to convert that 2-point try.
Yeah, you always need your quarterback to be able to manufacture points, but especially when you're down. He's got the license to improvise anytime. And what a confidence builder to everyone around him when your QB can make something out of nothing.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's ETN to begin the drive. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. DJ James with the tackle. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. Pass caught by Tank Dell. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. That's a pickup of 9. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down. Lawrence looking to throw. Connection made to Dell. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Inside handoff goes to Etienne. And he's able to get this down to the 36. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And the look outside yields no fruit. They make the stop near the line of scrimmage. No gain on 2nd down, and they need 2 here on 3rd. Here's Etienne. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. Three quarters in the books from this one. It's Jaguars football. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Receiver in motion, going left. First throw for the backup now. Pass caught, 9-yard line. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line. You know, this game could be pretty simple. Beat the man in front of you, carry the ball over the line. Rushing football at its finest.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Evans now to return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Minnesota offense ready to set up shop. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
They'll pause now for an injured player. Regular season just 1 week away. You don't want to see anybody get hurt here. Hopefully something minor as the medical team works on it. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
It's a race down the right side. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings now within 1 score in the 4th. Point after up and good from Bates. And the Vikings chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
The Jackson On the field now. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to one score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete. Couldn't connect to a Tank Dell. And it's going to be second down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
2nd and 10 now. Short pass brought in. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Dropping back to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Lone back gets the handoff. Big gap up the middle. And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars double their lead to 14. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Here's Carter on the return. The Vikings offense back to the field now. And we've seen some matching touchdowns as of late, so the scoring coming at a good clip, Brock. Let's see if they can keep this up.
You know what's fun, Kate? After all of these years, I have friends that are offensive guys and friends that are defensive guys. And my friends watching this one offensively love it. The defensive guys, they're climbing up their walls.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down. Back to throw now. He loses the football. And no turnover. It's going to stay with the offense. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
That's incomplete on 4th down, and they'll turn over possession.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
2nd and 8. Taking a big shot for the end zone. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And the Vikings have some new life in the 4th.
I I know exactly what the quarterback was envisioning when he let that one go. Touchdown, baby. Not long after, I know exactly what he was thinking. Oh, no! Give me that one back, because the coverage baited him perfectly into that throw, and even more so, picked it off.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Complete over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Throwing from the gun here. Finds a man right side. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. And this throw's knocked away, incomplete. Trying to force one through there. So it'll be 2nd down.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
The give now out of the shotgun. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Throwing now from the gun. He's got a man left. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. They've got a man in motion. From the 41. Trying to push it deep downfield. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short? They'll try and pick this up on the ground. Flies past the 1st, inside the 30. And he gets this one down to the 27. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off by Andre Sisco. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
They'll send him over right. Back to the well again. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
So the Jaguars come away with the win in this one.